Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited, we extend a very, very hearty welcome to each and everyone present over here. Thank you so much for joining us for this truly momentous occasion where Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited will see itself listed on the stock exchanges. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited team. Ladies and gentlemen, before we commence with the proceedings, I request everyone to kindly stand at attention for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जगति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Request everyone to kindly take in your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, milestones are an important way of looking at the past with gratitude, the present with appreciation, and the future with a lot of hope. Today, we are here to celebrate such a milestone for Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited. Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited was founded in 2018 by Mr. Prabhat Agrawal, promoter, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, and Mr. Prem Sethi, promoter, whole-time Director and Chief Operating Officer, with a vision to create an organized, pan-India, technology-driven and integrated healthcare products distribution platform that can add value to the entire healthcare ecosystem. The company adds value to the healthcare product manufacturers that work with them by providing them with reach and accessibility to pharmacies, hospitals, and clinics through the company's distribution platform. The company's warehouses located across the country, last-mile delivery infrastructure, and relationships with pharmacies, hospitals, and clinics enables healthcare product manufacturers to make their products available to a wide range of customers. Similarly, the pharmacies, hospitals, and clinics that the company service get access to a wide range of healthcare products through the distribution infrastructure and healthcare product manufacturer relationships. Today, ladies and gentlemen, Entero Healthcare is amongst the top 3 healthcare products distributors in the country in terms of revenue in FY22. The company achieved the fastest scale up of operations among healthcare products distributors in India between FY19 and FY22, reaching 25,000 million of operating income within 4 years of operations. The company has a pan-India presence through their 77 warehouses, having a total area of 4,64,112 square feet spread across 38 cities and 501 districts across 19 states and union territories, which cater to more than 81,400 retail pharmacies and more than 3,400 hospital customers. That definitely calls for a huge round of applause, isn't it? Such a proud moment. And also let me tell you that the company has supply relationship with over 1,900 healthcare product manufacturers. The company handles over 64,500 SKUs, and it has a track record of 34 acquisitions since inception. It is such a proud moment for all of us, and we are hoping the listing ceremony will happen today, and we are going to make history. Today, on this momentous occasion, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us our dignitaries who have joined us, so please help me in welcoming them as I introduce them. Please help me in welcoming Shri Sunil Ramrakhiani, Chief Business Officer, Equity BSE. Very, very warm welcome, sir. We have here with us the leadership team of Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Prabhat Agrawal, Promoter, Managing Director and CEO. Warm welcome, sir. We have here with us a promoter, whole-time director and chief operating officer, Mr. Prem Sethi. Very, very warm welcome. We'd like to welcome our group chief financial officer, Mr. C.V. Ram. Please help me in welcoming our Vice President, General Counsel, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, Mr. Jayant Prakash. We also have here with us the bankers who played a significant role in the success of this IPO. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Ajay Saraf, Head of Investment Banking, ICICI Securities Limited. We have here with us Mr. Dharmesh Mehta, Managing Director and CEO, and Mr. Vishal Desai, Senior Vice President, DAM Capital Advisors Limited. Let's give a warm welcome. Please help me in welcoming the Director of Equity Capital Markets, Jefferies India Private Limited, Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati. Please help me in welcoming Ms. Cheryl Netto, Deputy CEO and Managing Director, JM Financial Limited. And please help me in welcoming Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya, Senior Vice President, SBI Capital Markets Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very rich and beautiful tradition in our country that before we start with a new work, a good work, we take blessings from the Almighty and light the ceremonial lamp. And now to do the honors, I request our dignitaries to please join us as I announce their name. At the same time, I also request the audience to please be seated as wherever they are for videography purposes. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Shri Sunil Ramrakhiani from BSE, Mr. Prabhat Agrawal, Mr. Prem Sethi, yes, Mr. C.V. Ram, Mr. Jayant Prakash, Mr. Ajay Saraf, Mr. Dharmesh Mehta, Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati, Ms. Cheryl Netto, Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya, and from Entero Healthcare team, I request Mr. Sambit Mohanty, Mr. Sashwat Nigam, Mr. Amit Chauhan, Mr. Balakrishnan Kaushik, Mr. Amit Kataria, Mr. Manish Kumar, Mr. Prashant Paleja, Mr. Govind Sharma, Mr. Rajiv Khanna, Mr. Nagendra Tiwari, and Mr. Abhishek Samant to please come forward. Let's have a huge round of applause, please. Thank you so much for doing the honors. With this lamp lighting, we pray that our prayers reach the Almighty and the fire within us to be the best, to be a winner and to succeed always also burns very bright. And this definitely marks a new and prosperous beginning for Entero Healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, now to initiate the proceedings, I would like to invite on stage Senior Vice President of DAM Capital Advisors Limited, Mr. Vishal Desai. Let's have a huge round of applause for him, please.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to have you all here for the listing of Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited. On behalf of DAM Capital Advisors, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the entire Entero team. Entero, as we all know, is one of the topmost 3 healthcare product distributors in India and has achieved the fastest scale-up of operations among healthcare product distribution in India. I think all the roadshows that we have conducted, I think that was the first thing that stood out to every single investor who met them. It was extremely commendable on the part of Ram, Prem, as well as Prabhat, not to mention even the OrbiMed team who have built this business and scaled it up so beautifully. It speaks volumes of the credentials of the top management team who have delivered such stellar growth in the recent past. We at DAM Capital feel extremely privileged to have the opportunity to bring yet another unique company to the capital markets. I'm sure, without a doubt actually, that the management team will spare no effort in keeping the faith of the investors by leveraging this new opportunity and strengthening the company even further and growing even faster. A big congratulations to Prabhat, Prem, Ram, and the entire Entero team, along with the OrbiMed team, for building such a beautiful business. The journey has just begun. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you so much, sir, for initiating the proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite on stage Director, Equity Capital Markets, Jefferies India Private Limited, Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati. Let's have a huge round of applause for him, please. Warm welcome, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We at Jefferies are thrilled and privileged to be part of this milestone event for Entero Healthcare's journey. We would also like to thank Prabhat, Prem, Ram, and the entire Entero team, Sunny, Arun, and the OrbiMed team, Prashant, Kevin, and the BUFT team for giving us the opportunity as a BRLM to this IPO and bringing a differentiated story and business like Entero to the Indian capital markets. Entero is the first healthcare product distribution company to go public in India. And we believe it is also one of the youngest companies to IPO in India in Indian capital markets history. As it has been said, in just first 5 years of operation, it has crossed an annual revenue of over 3,300 crores in FY23, which is a tremendous growth journey in itself. And undoubtedly, it has been a result of sheer hard work, belief, passion, and execution by Team Entero. The company is truly on path to achieve what it aspires for. Everything in pharma, everywhere in India. The Entero shareholder family has now grown from less than 100 shareholders to now more than 1 lakh shareholders, and needless to say, this comes with great responsibility on the management team. And I have no doubt that this responsibility is on capable shoulders of Prabhat, Prem, and the entire management team. With this, I would like to thank all the members who have been part of this journey with us, including the regulators, SEBI, stock exchanges, legal counsels, auditors, printers, ad factors team, and all the other intermediaries for their unwavering support. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now please help me in welcoming Senior Vice President, Investment and Banking, SBI Capital Markets Limited, Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya. Very warm welcome, sir.
Good morning. It is wonderful to see the sea of green in front of me in the audience today. So this one is for Team Entero. Your moment. On behalf of Entero Healthcare, SBI Capital Market, and my fellow book running lead managers, thank you so much for sparing time to be here with us today. It is indeed a proud moment to celebrate this very, very special milestone for a very special company, one of the youngest, fastest growing, and the first pharma supply chain distribution company to get listed in the Indian capital markets. I express my gratitude to everybody present here for attending the listing ceremony. And of course, it has been an absolute privilege and honor to work on this transaction with Prabhat, Prem, Ram, Arun, the Entero team, and the OrbMed team. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to partner with you and to see this day, which is so very special for all of us. I would also like to thank the regulators, SEBI, for their guidance, as well as BSE for hosting us in this historic venue today. And it is absolutely appropriate that we will create history standing here at this historic venue. As we welcome over 1 lakh new shareholders to the Entero family, I take this opportunity to thank investors for the faith they have shown in the management and leadership team. I'm very confident that the management will spare no effort in continuing to deliver the execution excellence and power the company's performance even further. Once again, I would like to congratulate the company, its management team, for achieving this very, very special milestone. We wish the company all the very best for the future and look forward to a strong listing today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming as I invite on stage Ms. Cheryl Netto, Deputy CEO, Managing Director, JM Financial Limited. Very, very warm welcome.
Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this very momentous listing ceremony of Entero, a company that we all regard very highly because of what it has achieved in such a short span of time. A journey that started not so very long ago, but not enough has been said, and I don't think enough justice has been done to the fact that this was only possible because of the vision, the grit, the determination of the founders, Mr. Prabhat and Mr. Prem, who have, and the entire management team, of course, have achieved the scale and growth in such a short period of time. The whole journey was marked by a tremendous vigor in which they not only grew the business organically and scaled it, to new heights, but also accomplished a fair degree and in fact a very considerable or significant amount of acquisitions along the way, which is why the consolidation story played out very beautifully, and all of this has resulted in the astounding growth that this company has achieved and that we are seeing today in the numbers and the financial performance that the company is able to demonstrate. Needless to say, they have a very strong and very committed investor in OrbMed. Again, I'd like to call out Dr. Sunny and Arun. I think have been very, very, committed partners and, have extended a great degree of support and enthusiasm. We've known them for a long time along in the conversation that leading up to the IPO. And we believe their conviction and, strong, I would say, sort of support for the management has allowed the management to do what they have done and has brought them to this very, very successful end, which is now what we are going to witness, which is the listing of Entero. All in all, at JM Financial, on behalf of everyone, the entire working team, we have been extremely happy and sort of proud to be associated with this transaction. And we believe this is the start of many more that we will see with Entero. And we are very, very confident that this is a company that will grow from height to height. And we hope we have your support and continuous enthusiasm along with the company as it grows to new heights. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to now invite on stage the Chief Business Officer, Equity BSE, Shri Sunil Ramrakhiani. Let's have a warm welcome for him.
Good morning, distinguished dignitaries and friends from the fraternity. A very warm welcome to all of you present here at the BSE's iconic International Convention Center for the listing ceremony of Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited. On behalf of BSE, I would like to welcome Shri Prabhat Agrawal, Promoter, Managing Director and CEO, Entero Healthcare Solutions, Shri Prem Sethi, Promoter, Whole-Time Director and COO, Entero Healthcare Solutions, Shri CV Ram, Group Chief Financial Officer, Entero Healthcare Solutions, Shri Dharmesh Mehta, Managing Director and CEO, DAM Capital Advisors, Shri Ashutosh Prajapati, Managing Director, Jeffries Healthcare and Jeffries India Private Limited, Ms. Cheryl Netto, Managing Director, JM Financial, Shri Ratnadeep Acharya, Senior Vice President, Investment Banking, SBI Capital Markets, Shri Ajay Saraf, Head of Investment Banking, ICICI Securities. So some brief about Entero Healthcare Solutions. The financial year 2023-24 has been undeniably become synonymous with the IPO buzz in India. Companies across sectors are seizing the opportune moment to tap into the capital markets, reflecting a bullish sentiment and investor appetite for new offerings. Among this list of IPOs, Entero Healthcare Solutions emerges as a strategic move with the broader narrative of dynamic and evolving market. We congratulate Entero Healthcare Solutions on account of their successful IPO of rupees 1,600 crores. Entero Healthcare Solution is into distribution of healthcare solution products to retail pharmacies, hospitals, and healthcare clinics in India. The company adds value to the healthcare product manufacturers whom they partner by providing them a reach and accessibility to pharmacies and clinics through integrated and technology-driven pan-India healthcare products distribution platform. Entero Healthcare Solutions has a wide operational presence across India with a presence across 501 districts through physical warehouses in 38 cities. It is among top 3 healthcare product distributors in India to have a wide network reach with retail pharmacies in India and also has a largest hospital customer network among pharmaceutical products distributors in India. Now something about Bombay Stock Exchange where you guys are sitting. The story of BSE is the story of Indian economy with a 149-year-old history. This year we are starting with the 150th year history. So BSE is one of the Asia's oldest stock exchange with the working public institutions in India creating wealth to the tune of more than $4 trillion, including equity and debt. BSE is the world's largest exchange in terms of number of publicly listed companies, which stands at more than 5,200. Over the last 149 years, the exchange has successfully offered an efficient capital raising platform for the companies in India. And it is the International Convention Hall that we have witnessed the development of Indian capital markets over several decades. First as a trading ring for the brokers in the 90s, and now it as a convention hall post-digitization. The benchmark index of BSE, which is Sensex, the most popular index, is tracked by investors across the globe and has grown since India opened its economy way back in 1991. It is also considered as a barometer for the growth of Indian economy. BSE provides an efficient and transparent market for trading in equity, debt instruments, equity derivatives, currency derivatives, and so on and so forth. The S&P BSE and Sensex and S&P BSE BankX derivatives contracts, which were recently launched, have become one of the most popular contracts in the world. With the launch of those contracts, BSE has become the second largest derivatives exchange in the world now. So now we are confident with the listing of this BSE on the BSE Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited will not only be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden its investor base to further deepen its line of business, adhering to strong governance standards. BSE looks forward to being Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited preferred fundraising partner continually as it expands its reach and growth in its further business. I wish this esteemed entity all the very best on account of its successful listing at BSE. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to invite on stage promoter, managing director, and CEO of Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited, Mr. Prabhat Agrawal. Let's have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's so wonderful to see you all here. Could you have imagined 6 years back that we would be here? Any one of us? We traveled through, all the parts of this country, from Davangere to, to Delhi, to Mumbai, to, Chennai. And, we were building this organization through so many distributors, Goa. And we were extremely confident that a big business can be built. But we were also kind of, overwhelmed where we see ourselves in 5 years in this August hall of BSE. We are the youngest to reach this podium, and 3 cheers to all of you. I'm only representing you on the stage. I get this opportunity to have my name written on top of everything, but when I'm speaking, I'm actually speaking on your behalf, isn't it? All of you made, humongous hard work, grew the company from where, in 5 years time frame, we could record a revenue of 3,300 crores last year. It's amazing, amazing. I mean, even though it's my second time on BSE Hall, but this feeling, it can't get bigger than this. I'm so overwhelmed and so joyed, so joyed. I'll just kind of recount the journey for 2-3 minutes. We started in 2018. I was working with Alchem Laboratories. Prem was working with IQVIA. And, we left our, corporate jobs, a secured corporate life to start something, entrepreneurial, right? And I'm very lucky that I could find a very able partner in the form of Prem. And without whom, without whose support and without whose contribution, we wouldn't have reached here. But we believed and we still believe, this is a massive opportunity. There is a massive opportunity in India. We are just at a very beginning of a very long-term growth story. We have only proven the business model that this works. The real game is to be played now. Next 10 years, 15 years, we have the opportunity to write history in healthcare ecosystem. This platform, this Entero Healthcare Distribution Platform, I believe will play a very important role in the future of Indian healthcare. And we are also very proud to be part of it. We could find, we couldn't have, reached here, or we couldn't have even started our journey unless and until we could find very strong financial backers, and we are extremely proud that OrbiMed team, who is here, represented by Arun and Sumona, even though, Dr. Sunny is not here today, and also the family office of Prashant Singh and Tushar Singh, PUFT, they believed in us. They believed in this model, they believed in this opportunity, and most importantly, they put huge amount of money behind this. It takes a lot of courage to invest in a company which has zero revenues. So thanks and kudos to you guys here. We could see this light of this day. I also want to thank from bottom of my heart the people who joined Entero in the beginning. It also takes courage for somebody to leave their jobs in good companies and join a startup, where the future is always uncertain. I really thank, people who joined, people like Sambit, people like Abhitesh, people like Bala, many others who joined this company in the beginning and had the courage to believe in our story and its potential. Most importantly, we could find distributors who partnered with us. We had a vision, but we still needed people who believed in this consolidation, who believed in this platform, and who joined us. And I would like, and I'm so overjoyed to see all of them in this room today. The first three, partnership that happened at the beginning of Entero journey was NovaCare, Mr. Kannan, GS Pharmaceutical, Mr. Dipesh, RSM Pharma. These were the first three partnerships that happened, and then many. Mr. Prakash is here, Mr. Chetan is here from Chetna Pharma, one of the largest in the country, and they partnered with us. Mr. Baros is here from Baros, Mr. Hemant Baros from Goa. I'm sorry if I miss out any name, but it's purely unintentional. I deeply respect your faith and courage in joining hands with us, and we can never thank you enough for that. I'm also very proud of this entire leadership and management team of Entero. I believe we have the best in class management team that any distribution company in India has. And I'm not saying because I'm part of it, I really believe this. I have seen multiple companies. I've worked in India, I've worked in Brazil, I've worked in US, I've worked in Europe, and I believe that the potential and the leadership and the commitment and passion that, our team has is absolutely phenomenal. So last 5 years has been an incredible journey, for us from zero to being in the top, being in a leadership position, says a lot about our commitment, our executional excellence. This business is all about executing on a daily basis, isn't it? Every day order comes from various customers. We have to supply them on time. We have to manage inventory. We have to procure the products from so many different companies. We have to pay them on time. We have to receive money on time from the customers. So it requires a very strong execution team, and I'm extremely proud that we have that. We could get the support of around 85,000 customers in India, both hospitals and pharmacies. This is one of the biggest customer network that could be built in such a short period of time. Almost 1 out of 10 pharmacies in India is buying from us, right? And they have put their faith and trust in getting the products from us, and I really thank them. I also very deeply thank all the pharmaceutical and healthcare product companies. We work with 1900 plus pharmaceutical companies in India, and we get access to such a vast product range, and that truly signifies our name of our company. Entire. We started this. The name of the company is Entero, and it started with the word origin. Entire, and I'm very proud. Entero name was suggested by my wife Payal. And finally, we were searching for some good names, and she came up with this, and we really liked it. In fact, at some point in time, we were thinking of even changing it, but it's a phenomenal outcome that we have achieved today. But most importantly, I believe the next 5 to 10 years will define us. Because we have only set the foundation. The real work and growth journey is ahead of us. And I believe with a very strong team here, very committed distributor partners, and now with adequate capital that we are raising through this public market, through this IPO, we are extremely, extremely well positioned to capture this opportunity going forward. We also understand that, being a public listed company brings a lot of responsibilities, isn't it? We were, we were a small family of, 50 plus shareholders. Now we have more than 1 lakh shareholders in the company. And they repose their faith in us, in our ability, our, the market opportunity and our ability or, capability to capture that. I want to assure, all the new investors who have put money in this company that myself, Prem, the entire team out here will not rest till the time we repay their trust and, the faith that they put in us. We will work tirelessly to create value for our shareholders. Today's occasion would not have been possible without deep support of the Project Solis team. Project Solis is the name of the project. This IPO project was named Project Solis. Solis means sun. And, all the members of this Project Solis team, I would like to congratulate them. I would like to thank them, starting from the regulator and its officials, SEBI officials, stock exchanges, and their officials, our book running lead managers, DAM Capital, ICICI Securities, Jeffries, JM Financial, SBI Capital Markets. They work very hard. Our domestic and international councils, Tri-Legal, Indus Law, Sidley, I believe all of them are here in this room. Our auditors, MKSA, led by Vajanti, I think they were sleeping in our office most of the time during this project. So thank you so much for your hard work. I really, really value that. Our advisors, independent chartered accountants, advertising agencies, registrar, printers, each and every partner, every individual, our team, the Project Solis team, I haven't seen such kind of commitment from this team. They were working throughout the night on many, many days, on continuous basis, because, we tried to achieve this in a very, very short period of time, and we were running against time. There were some approvals that took a lot more time than what we anticipated, and they really worked hard and made up for that difference. Today we open a new chapter and turn a new page in our corporate history. This IPO will propel us into the next leg of growth and will also gain visibility and corporate branding, right? With utmost humility, I again thank everyone, our directors, our chairman, Mr. Sujesh, Madam Sandhya, other directors who are on the board of this company for, reposing faith in us. And I can tell you, sir, we will not fail any one of you. So wishing you all the best to everyone here. Special thanks to the listing team of BSE, Sir Sunil Ramrakhiani ji and his team for, hosting this beautiful session for us. This session and this day will always be etched in our memory forever. Thank you for making this special. Hip hip hooray to our team. I'm extremely proud of all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words of wisdom have resonated with the whole room, I'm sure. And thank you so much, sir, for inspiring us always. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor for me to now invite on stage the promoter, whole-time director, and chief operating officer of Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited, Mr. Prem Sethi. Oh, welcome, sir.
Good morning, everyone. What can I say? Living the dream, So thought about this in my first job. 2005, I got a work to do profiling of the US distributors. My father was an FMCG distributor in Delhi. So realize that US distributors at that point in time in 2005, when I did their profiling, was about $60–70 billion at that point in time. So always thought of this, someday some business in India should also be like this. And fast forward, 2017, met Prabhat, discuss in detail. I remember very well, Prabhat, our first meeting, on this serious conversation was at JW Aerocity, Delhi. You took out time, flew in. I was moving out of Delhi. We met there. From there on, during the Christmas holidays, created the entire plan. Thank you, OrbiMed team. Met you with just a presentation and the Excel sheet. You reposed your faith, PUFT, Prashant. Thank you for trusting us, with so much of wealth. And thank you all the distributors, without anything on ground, when we met you first, you decided to partner with us. You decided to trust a company which was just starting. And most of you actually, the money that we gave you reinvested into Entero. Thank you. So such was a commitment and conviction from your side. Well, I believed it then, and I believe it now, that Entero is going to be one of the biggest companies in the supply chain of healthcare in India. It is, and it will continue to grow leaps and bounds. Now we are much more smarter. We understand we made our fair share of mistakes. We know how to execute the things on ground. We're going to grow even faster. We're going to make even more profits. And thanks to all the new set of investors who have come in now, more than 100,000, 1 lakh investor. I mean, amazing. Thank you for your trust. We'll ensure that, we repose, whatever trust that you repose into Entero, we are going to pay it back, with our performance. This entire team, the Sea of Green, and 3,000 people who are working on the ground will ensure that we are going to grow multifold in the next few years. Also, today is the day that I would like to express my gratitude for a few people. One is my father. He's not alive. My mother, my wife, pillar of strength for me, managing all the work behind me while I'm traveling across India, meeting new partners, making them part of Entero. Prabhat and his family. I know all of you, keep waiting for Prabhat. He's still in the office till 10, 11 in the night. Thank you. We might need a few more years like this, more. All the distributor partner. As Prabhat was mentioned, this is an execution-heavy game, and we execute. We prove every single day, 3 times in a day, we supply the right products at the right time, every single time. The leadership team, my friend, my family, as a leadership team, very, very committed set of people that I'm working with. Very proud to be, working with you. One important aspect that happened in the last 5 years was, once in a lifetime event that all of us witnessed was COVID. We don't get to talk about it very often now. But during COVID, all of you, including the, senior leadership family, was working every single day. And we were all committed to serve the humanity. We never made any extra profits. We could have. So many other people did. That's the DNA of this company. That's what defines us, We are committed to the cause of mankind. As a company, we never asked anyone to leave during COVID. We paid everyone's salary while there was work, there was no work. We ensured that everyone's family was taken care of. So this is what Entero stands for. And now our family is going to grow even bigger over the next few quarters, few years, and we are very much committed to the same cause, same DNA. In the end, I would like to thank Sunil sir to be here, directors, independent directors of our company, our bankers, ICICI, DAM Capital, Jefferies, SBI Caps, if I miss JM, our legal counsels. Thank you, everyone. Today is a proud day for us. I could not have imagined, within 5 years we'll be here, but here we are. Now, from here, more power to us. Sky is the limit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to commemorate the significance of this event, we'll now have an exchange of mementos. I request Shri Sunil Ramrakhiani, Chief Business Officer, Equity BSE, to present a special listing memento to the management team. I request Mr. Prabhat Agrawal and Mr. Prem Sethi to please come forward to receive the memento. And welcome to all of you. We're presenting a special listing memento that is the iconic BSE gong to the company. I request Mr. C.V. Ram to please be on standby, Mr. Jayant Prakash to also be on standby. Yes. Now can we hand over the memento, please? Sir, may I request you to please hand over the memento? Now the other one. And now the other one. Yes. And now I request you to present the iconic gong to both of them. Sir? Yes, to both of them, sir. Now I request Mr. C.V. Ram, Group Chief Financial Officer, Entero Healthcare, to please come forward. Thank you, sir. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I request you to please be here. Thank you so much, sir. You can take your seats. Thank you. Request Mr. C.V. Ram to please come forward. At the same time, I request Mr. Jayant Prakash to please be on standby. So please. Yes, sir. I now request Mr. Jayant Prakash, Vice President, General Counsel, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, Entero Healthcare, to please come forward and take the memento. At the same time, I request Mr. Santosh Verma and Mr. Ajay Saraf to please be on standby. I also request Mr. Dharmesh Mehta and Mr. Vishal Desai to please be on standby. I request Mr. Santosh Verma and Mr. Ajay Saraf from ICICI Securities Limited to please come forward. May I request Mr. Dharmesh Mehta and Mr. Vishal Desai from DAM Capital Advisors Limited to please come forward. At the same time, I request Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati to please be on standby. Now I request Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati from Jefferies India Private Limited to please come forward. At the same time, I request Ms. Cheryl Netto to please be on standby. I request Ms. Cheryl Netto to please come forward. At the same time, I request Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya to please be on standby. Thank you. I now request, yes, Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya, Senior Vice President, SBI Capital Markets Limited, to please come forward. Now I request Mr. Prabhat, Mr. Prem, Mr. Ram, and Mr. Jayant to please come forward and present the memento to the BSE representative right here. I request you all to please be on stage. Yes, I request the gentleman to please be on stage. Also, post the gong ringing ceremony, I request you to please be on stage because we are just a couple of minutes away from the iconic bell ringing ceremony that is here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to continue our memento ceremony post the gong ringing ceremony right here. At the same time, for this historic moment to do the gong ringing ceremony along with the gentleman right here, I would like to invite Mr. Ajay Saraf, Mr. Dharmesh Mehta, Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati, Ms. Cheryl Neto, Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya to please come on stage. Let's have a huge, huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will see Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited listed on the stock exchanges. We're just going to have a nice photo op before the countdown. Also, let me explain you that we're going to have a 10-second countdown. So what's going to happen, 10 a.m. Before that, there's going to be a 10-second, 10, 9, 8, 7, which together we're going to have a shout out. So I request everybody in the audience to have good energy to bring in this historic moment in our life. Also request everybody in the audience to do your videography and photography while you take your seats as we have videography going on. So I request everybody to please be seated at all times. All right, we're just a couple of minutes away. Yes, we could do the photo ops till then, please. And post this, we'll be continuing the memento ceremony where the company will be presenting some very special mementos to some very special partners. Mr. Whipple, may we have you on stage as well, Mr. Whipple? All right, just a few seconds and we're going to do the customary countdowns. Everybody, please be ready. All right, just a few seconds away from this very, very momentous occasion, ladies and gentlemen, where we'll see the gong ringing and we'll be creating history together. All right, just 25 more seconds to go. Very warm welcome, Mr. Whipple. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, together. All right, just 5 more seconds and let's begin the countdown. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hearty, hearty congratulations. Entero Healthcare is now officially listed on the stock exchanges of the country. Let's have a big, big, big round of applause. And we can definitely ring some more gong. Yes, we could hit the gong, please. Let's hit the gong. Let's hear some nice noise to this. Yes, we could hit the gong, please. Yeah. for the photo opportunity. May I also request, yes, now I request for the photo opportunity, Mr. Sambit Mohanty, Mr. Sashwat Nigam, Mr. Amit Chauhan, Mr. Balakrishna Kaushik, Mr. Amit Kataria, Mr. Manish Kumar, Mr. Prashant Paleja, Mr. Govind Sharma, Mr. Rajiv Khanna, Mr. Nagendra Tiwari, and Mr. Abhishek Samant to please come forward. And after this photo op, we'll be resuming with the memento ceremony. Yes, may I request a few people to go there because there is more space and you will come in the picture. Yeah, could a few people just move a little there next to Cheryl, ma'am? Yeah, because there is a podium here, so you'll get covered. So yes, a few people over there, please. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I request everyone to please take in your seats. At the same time, I request Mr. Prabhat, Mr. Prem, Mr. Ram, and Mr. Jayant to please be there with me on stage. I request Mr. Prabhat, Mr. Prem, Mr. Ram, and Mr. Jayant to please be there on stage for the memento ceremony. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. So I request you to take the center stage, all four of you to please take the center stage. Now I'll be inviting some very special partners whose contribution have been invaluable in the successful listing of Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Ajay Saraf and Mr. Santosh Verma from ICICI Securities Limited. I request Mr. Dharmesh Mehta and Mr. Vishal Desai to please be on standby. Well, welcome to you. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Dharmesh Mehta and Mr. Vishal Desai from DAM Capital Advisors Limited to please come forward with the team. Very warm welcome to you and your entire team. I request Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati to please be on standby with your team. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati from Jefferies India Private Limited and his team to please come forward. I request Ms. Cheryl Netto and the team of JM Financial Limited to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request Ms. Cheryl Netto and the entire team of JM Financial Limited to please come forward. And why is the audience so silent? We can keep applauding because these are some very special partners. Warm welcome. I request Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya and the SBI Capital Markets Limited team to please be on standby. Can we have a few people over there as well? Okay. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya and the SBI Capital Markets Limited team to please come forward. At the same time, I request Link Inc. Time India Private Limited, the entire team, to please be on standby next to the stage. Thank you. Now I request the entire team of Link Inc. Time India Private Limited to please come forward. At the same time, I request the team of Indus Law to please be on standby next to the stage. Very warm welcome to you. I also request the team of Trilegal and Sidley to please be on standby. I request the team of Indus Law to please come forward. At the same time, I request the team of Trilegal and team of Sidley to please be on standby. Also request if you could come from this side, that is the right-hand side from mine, and exit from the other side. So that would be a little quicker in the interest of time. I request you to please exit from that side. Thank you. I request the team of Trilegal to please come forward. At the same time, I request the team of Sidley and the team of Ad Factors to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request the entire team of Sidley to please come forward. Yes, we have a gentleman right here. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. I request the team of Western Printers and MG Consulting to also be on standby. Thank you. Thank you. Now I request Mr. V. Subramaniam and the team of Ad Factors to please come forward. Very warm welcome to the whole team. Thank you. Now I request the team of Western Printers to please come forward. Now I request the team of MG Consulting to please come forward. At the same time, I request NBT and Co team and CRISIL team to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request the entire team of NBT and Co. to please come forward. At the same time, I request the CRISIL team and Amit Jasti and Associates team to please be on standby. And now I request the CRISIL team to please come forward. I request the team of Amit Jasti and Associates to please be on standby. Thank you. I request the Amit Jasti and Associates team to please come forward. At the same time, I request Ranjit Pandey and Associates team and PwC team to please be on standby. I request Ranjit Pandey and Associates team to please come forward. Do we have the PwC team here? I request the PwC team to please come forward. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Thank you. Let's have a huge round of applause for them, please. Thank you. Now I request Mr. C.V. Ram, Group Chief Financial Officer, Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited, to please present the vote of thanks.
Good morning. Thank you, Sri Sunil Ramrakhiani, Chief Business Officer, Equity BSE, esteemed guests, honorable members of the media, and beloved members of Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited family. Thank you all for blessing us on this milestone day with your august presence. I really feel honored and privileged to present the vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion. On behalf of management of Entero, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to each and every member who has contributed in building and growing Entero to this level today. First, we thank our initial investors, of course, OrbiMed and PUFT, who had great amount of trust in the model and management and extended support from day one. Thank you all our distributor partners who have integrated their business with Entero and continued with us in this growth journey. Our sincere thanks to each and every employee for their relentless efforts in building this organization, and we believe everyone at every level has played a role in this journey. We thank all of you, all our bankers and lenders, especially to call out the names: Axis Bank, HDFC, ICICI, Indus, RBL, HSBC, Patni Financial, True North, Vivriti Capital, Incred, Tata Capital, Aditya Birla Finance, who have extended their support in our growth story. We thank MSKA Associates, who have been our statutory auditor from first year onwards. Thank you for all your support and guidance all these years. We thank all our board of members, board of directors, including independent directors. We kicked off this IPO on 19th June, while we actually started work, slightly little before, and the path to IPO has been a long and exciting journey. Transforming the project plan to reality warranted a good deal of combined efforts from all the teams internally and externally, and together we overcame every hurdle and emerged victorious, making each moment a remarkable learning and memory. So I would like to leverage this platform to express gratitude and extend our sincere appreciation to all those who have guided us, supported us during this listing process. We thank all our BRLMs who have guided us through the process and made this public issue a good success. Thank you, Jeffrey's team, SBA Capital, ICICI Securities, DAM Capital, and JM Financial. We thank our legal counsels to the issue, Team Indus Law, Trilegal, Sidley, who prepared us, educated us, enabled us in the process of this public issue. We would like to thank all our consultants and advisors who have assisted and guided us during our listing process, Lincoln Time, MG Consulting, NBT and Company, CRISIL, Amit Jaste and Associates, Ranjit Pandey and Associates, Ad Factors, Western Printers, and PwC. As we open a new chapter, we are cognizant of our duties and responsibilities as corporate citizens. We shall incorporate and imbibe pristine standards of our corporate governance and strive to enhance shareholder and stakeholder confidence in Entero. Finally, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here and making this day a wonderful and memorable one. Thank you all once again. Congratulations, Entero team.
Thank you so much, sir, for presenting the vote of thanks. Now it gives me immense pleasure to invite the EVP Investment Banking, ICICI Securities Limited, Mr. Santosh Verma. Let's have a huge round of applause for him, please. Be presenting the closing remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Many congratulations to Prabhat, Prem, and the entire Entero Healthcare team, along with OrbiMed, for a momentous occasion. And it gives me great pleasure to be sharing this moment with you. We are very proud of our association with Entero, helping them bring to the public market through a successful IPO. The interest shown by investors is certainly a testimony to Entero's leadership position in healthcare products distribution, a technology-driven integrated healthcare product distribution platform, and a very seasoned management team. As Prabhat rightly mentioned, this is barely scratching the surface, and there's enough and more headroom for them to grow for years to come. With its firm footing in the industry, accomplished leadership, and favorable industry dynamics, we are confident that the company will continue to grow, innovate, and carry on with the good work going forward. On this auspicious and momentous occasion of listing, I would like to convey our best wishes to the company for all the success in the coming years in its endeavor towards growing and creating value for all the stakeholders involved from henceforth. Thanking you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the closing remarks. And on this note, we have reached the end. And ladies and gentlemen, on this note, let me tell you that we are truly grateful to our host, BSE, the book running lead managers, members of the board, family, friends, our new shareholders, and all the viewers and all the wonderful people right here who took time to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. At the end, in good intent and good faith, let's have a huge round of applause for Entero Healthcare Solutions Limited. Hearty congratulations once again. And ladies and gentlemen, we can continue with the photo ops right here, and the refreshments are served backstage. So please enjoy your tea, coffee, and refreshments backstage. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Thank you.